gee, I wonder what this video is about. So Drake finally responded. He has not officially dropped the song. It was supposed to, I think it's supposed to show up on Spotify, but it definitely was a leak that he definitely did himself. So it's dropping Give Me 50, which is finally a response to literally the whole literally the whole rap industry going at Drake, which is an interesting concept to think Drake is the underdog in this scenario, but he really kind of is, considering that literally everyone is coming out of the woodwork to just get a couple bars into how much they despise Drake at this point. And what I think about this diss, at first, I thought it wasn't enough, but the more that I think about it, the more I realize is that this man had to account for 6 to 8 people that have been dissing him all in one shot. And to that, I think this song is calculated, it gets its point across, and it does drop some very good disses. Some very surface level ones, but again, we're just at the very start of this thing. Particularly, the best part is that the Prince line is fantastic. The goofiest thing is calling Kendrick Lamar a pipsqueak and saying a size 7 shoe and calling him short. Again, this is a very surface level diss. If you're expecting him to go at the throat this quick, I don't think that's really the right move. So far, I think Drake is playing this very well. There's a lot of disses going back and forth, left and right, and I think all of them have some potency and have some power to them, enough where I feel like Kendrick does have to respond. And I think we will definitely get that. And allegedly, this Kendrick diss has been brewing for about 4 years. So whatever has been cooked up in this diss is going to be very interesting to hear. Is it going to go that far? Is it going to go that deep? Or kind of how this diss track is it going to talk about more about the publishing issues, more about label contracts, kind of more going at the business side of it? Which, I mean, we're talking about millionaires here, but I think going that far to bring family involved and all that kind of stuff that happened with the Pusha T and Drake beef, I don't think that's what people want unless you're really sadistic and that's what you want. I just want competition. And I think this song, and not to mention the Like That verse, which is still a great verse, and I'm still playing that consistently. The thing I've realized about the Like That as a song is that I thought it wasn't going to have the staying power as it did, but it's honestly one of my most played tracks on the album, and it is surprisingly catchy, even with the Kendrick verse. The Kendrick verse honestly brings a lot of energy and just a lot of just great moments on that song by itself to make me return to it consistently. But Drop and Give Me 50 is a very good and very concise and to the point diss that I'm kind of excited to see how this all pans out. I do wish that Drake would officially put this onto streaming services though, because as much as the leak thing is cool, I think it's even more of a statement to actually put it onto streaming services and make it official. I know CDTV Productions talked about this too, but I totally agree. If you put this on officially, I think that kind of puts more emphasis to what this beef is and what this song is and what it's going to do. So this is going to be a very short video. There's not going to be really much to dive into because there's so many other YouTubers that have covered this song at this point. I'm a little bit late discussing it, but again, this is just a really good diss, and I'm really excited to see how this goes. It's interesting where Drake kind of mentioned Cole. It's just like, yeah, we don't really care about Cole. He's still my buddy, but the Like That verse still is kind of ass. That's kind of funny to me too. The Metro line about doing drums is so funny too. There's a lot of great bars and great mentions in this song. Honestly too, just leave the dissing to the two main people. Rick Ross needs to stop this terrible disses, and J. Cole finally deleted later the 7-minute drill song. So let's just leave the beef to the people that are actually part of it. Let's not have other people involved because honestly, they are not doing well, especially Rick Ross's diss because it's not that great. So that's the beef story. As of right now, the saga continues. Let me know what you think of it. And I guess the war has officially started.